everybody. I'm Rick Randall, and this is Rock and Roll High School.
Well, it's kind of sad, but actually, but it's uplifting too. And my older brother was killed in a private plane crash. He was the pilot, and this was in 1978, and so it's a while ago. And it's sad that I've had a whole life and he hasn't. But anyway, he had his wife of 7 months in the plane with him. She lived. He passed away. But the next day, and she was in the hospital for like 6 months. She had everything broken. He only had a rib that pierced his heart, and that's why he died. But she lived, and she was in the hospital for 6 months. But when she finally was unwrapped, because she was wrapped like a mummy, and she could talk to us, and obviously she found out that her husband, my brother, had died. She said the second day, when she couldn't communicate with all of us, she kept seeing him standing at the foot of her bed, and she thought, wow, he didn't get a scratch, and here I am all wrapped up, and he's standing there, and he kept, holding her hand and talking to her. And, finally she said she was able to communicate with him, and she said, well, how come, you're okay and I'm not? And he said, well, I've gone on, and you have to stay here, and I want you to keep flying, because they met in a flying club, and I don't want you to be afraid of airplanes, and I want you to know it's not your time yet, and I love you, and I'll be waiting for you. And she said he bent over and gave her a hug, and then he went on his merry way, and he's wearing a nice shirt and shorts and sneakers, and he looked really happy, and she said it was the most amazing thing. So I don't know if that qualifies as a ghost, but it kind of made us, the whole family, all of us, happy to know that she actually had that encounter, and it definitely made her go on with her life, and she became a nurse after that, and she married a guy that was a paramedic, and they would actually live in Sun River in Oregon, so I don't know if you know Sun River, but they're Bend, and they're managed the airport there, and she's gone on now to get a commercial pilot's license, and she gives people tours of the Sun River area, and she was also a chemo nurse for a while, and she traveled with her airplane to help people who needed to have chemo done at home in remote at their home in remote areas. So she's gone on to have an amazing life, and she credits it all to this apparition that she says she knows one day she will be with my brother again. So that's the best I can do for a ghost story.
That's really touching.
That's an awesome story. So
that's
a wonderful story, very uplifting. I'm glad you shared it with us. Thank you very much.
Yeah.